The housekeeper's secret. Their relationship, which began as a simple working arrangement, quickly escalated into a passionate, clandestine dance set against the bustling backdrop. Can this sideline fire consume everything, or will reason ultimately prevail? She and I were intensely wrapped up in that feeling of gentle yet fierce ecstasy spread throughout my body, captivating me to the core. That had become a sweet habit between us. My family wasn't the extravagantly wealthy type, but we were well off enough, living comfortably without major worries. About 6 years ago, in 2019, after a few intense arguments, the apartment I rented was in a brand new high-end condominium The landlord bought this place for his daughter when she went to college, but now she was married and had moved away, so he rented it out. I lived alone and didn't have a girlfriend. Back then, I was head down in my online tech business, grappling with orders and customers day and night. I had no time for romantic dreams. Living like a typical bachelor, the apartment quickly became a war zone, clothes scattered, dishes piled up, and dust covering the bookshelves. I only had Sunday off each week, but instead of resting, I had to plunge into exhausting cleanup. After 3 months of this, I was sick of the sight and decided to find an hourly housekeeper. Whenever I walked through the condo lobby or elevator, I often saw the cleaning staff diligently scrubbing, neat in their blue uniforms, swiftly moving their mops. An idea sparked. Why not ask one of them to clean my place for a generous fee? One hot Saturday afternoon, I squeezed into a descending elevator. Inside, a female housekeeper. I politely cleared my throat and asked, "Excuse me, do you take on extra private cleaning jobs? My place is a mess and I could really use the help." She looked. "Plus these 3 elevators. It's tough, but I'm used to it," I said. "That sounds exhausting. Do you take on outside work after hours? I'd pay well." She paused the mop, wiping her hands on her apron. After a moment of thought, she replied, "Likely I can come after my shift here is done." My heart leaped with joy. Leaving the elevator, we quickly settled on a reasonable price. She would come for 2 hours every Sunday afternoon. I took her number. That afternoon, a knock came right on time. She stepped in, carrying her cleaning supplies bag, with a shy smile. She asked. Afterward, I sat on the sofa with my laptop, pretending to work, while my eyes followed her every move. She worked quickly and meticulously. The bookshelves gleamed, the carpet was spotless, and the kitchen shined. We spoke little, just a few courtesies. "Where does this go? I'll take out the trash now." After 2 hours, she packed up. I offered payment. She waved it off. "I'll take it all at the end of the month, young man. Small payments aren't worth the trouble." The following week, this time she wasn't wearing her uniform. Instead, she wore a thin-fitted short-sleeved t-shirt paired with lightly tight jeans. I blurted out, "You look great today. Why aren't you wearing your uniform?" She chuckled, her cheeks flushing. "I don't want to wear the uniform when entering someone's apartment. People might gossip." I nodded, letting her in. But from that moment, I couldn't take my eyes off her. The tight t-shirt clearly revealed her soft curves. Her skin was fair and smooth, like a slight cleavage was visible as she bent over to wipe the table. When she squatted to clean the floor, her shirt pulled up, exposing her slender. A faint scent from her hair, a mixture of jasmine soap and the sweat of labor, stirred a strange excitement within me. She finished cleaning and looked up, her face flushed from the summer heat, her moist lips glistening with sweat, looking incredibly seductive. I learned a bit more about her. Her name was Maria, 36 years old, from New Mexico. She moved to the city to be closer to her son, lived alone, and was lonely. She worked as a housekeeper mostly to pass the time. She wasn't short on money. She confided, "It's lonely back home. Being here with my son helps with the solitude." We talked more and more. In the following weeks, the atmosphere became warmer. She came regularly. We chatted lively about my work, her life, and her private worries. I started paying closer attention to her, the way she bit her lip when concentrating on cleaning, her shy smile when I praised her for cleaning so well. I told her, "My house looks brand new." A vague longing surged within me, like a smouldering fire waiting. By the fifth visit, about a month and a half later, I decided to test the waters. I trusted her now, and I placed a basket of dirty clothes in the laundry room corner, intentionally leaving a clean pair of my masculine-scented underwear right on top. Then I called out, "Maria, could you please put this laundry—" "Sure, I'll do it," she replied cheerfully. I sneaked into the guest bathroom, climbed onto a stool, and peeked through the small window, my heart pounding like a battle drum. She opened the basket, she picked it up, ran her index finger lightly over it, and then brought it to her nose for a subtle sniff. Her face flushed bright red. Then she quickly put it into the machine and started it, though her movements were slower than usual. I climbed down and sat on the sofa as if nothing happened, my heart filled with hope mixed with nervousness. That day, she spoke less, only smiling awkwardly. "Are you tired?" I asked. "No, just hot today," she replied. I guessed she was flustered and that my plan had struck a responsive chord within her. "Could you come Sunday morning instead?" "Yes, that's fine." Sunday morning, I woke up early to work out at a nearby park. After half an hour of exercise, I was drenched in sweat, my muscles bulging under a ripped tank top and thin athletic shorts. Just as I reached the door, my phone rang. Maria had arrived. I opened the door with a wide smile. "You're early. I just got back from the gym, dripping with sweat." She quickly glanced at me from head to toe, her eyes pausing on my heaving chest and the slightly prominent area under my shorts, then quickly turned away, her cheeks blushing. "You're strong from working out, aren't you? I'll start cleaning now." "You look so pretty in that outfit today. You look much younger." I complimented her sincerely. She wore a floral print dress that hugged her ample bust. "It's nothing, I wear this around the house all the time," she said with an embarrassed smile as she stepped inside. I went to take a shower, deliberately leaving the main bathroom door ajar. Then I forgot my towel and called out loudly, "Maria, could you grab my towel from the rack outside, please? I forgot to bring it in." She laughed loudly from outside. "Oh my, young men are so forgetful. If I weren't here, would you fetch it yourself?" "If you don't bring it, I'll just run out naked," I teased. "I dare you." All right, I'll get it," she said, pushing the bathroom. I had opened it wide, and she gasped in surprise. "Ah!" when she saw me completely naked, my hands covering myself loosely. She turned her face away, her hands shaking as she handed me the towel. "Take it, I'm so embarrassed." I laughed heartily, taking the towel, deliberately letting go of my cover for a second. "See, you're the one who's shy, not—" A moment later I got dressed and plopped down on the sofa next to where she was wiping the table. She just smiled, not answering, and continued cleaning. The air was heavy with unspoken desire. She finished up, washed her hands, and got ready to leave. "I'm done. I'm heading out now." She put on her light jacket, standing close behind me. In that moment, her scent rushed into my nose. I quickly turned and wrapped her in a tight embrace. What are you doing? Let me go." She pushed lightly, her voice trembling. "I like you so much, Maria. Stay with me," I pleaded. I buried my head in her shoulder, inhaling the warm scent of her skin. "No, you shouldn't. I have a husband and a son." But her hands were no longer pushing hard. I took a chance and kissed her on the lips. Her lips were soft and moist, like ripe fruit. At first she resisted, but then she passionately returned the kiss. That kiss was like a storm, sweeping away all reason. I carried her to the sofa, my hand caressing her thigh through the thin dress. You want me, don't you?" And we intertwined, our bodies melting together in intense pleasure. That first time was long, a slow discovery of each other, moving from the sofa to the floor rug. Her soft moans were like a forbidden symphony. That day, we made love 2 more times. She only left. Her legs were shaking that night. Her text message read, "You're too strong. My whole body aches. I can barely walk." "Did you like it? See you next week," I nervously replied. "Yes, I loved it. But this must be our secret, okay?" she replied. From then on, a new rhythm began, Thursday afternoons and Sundays. On Thursdays, her son had late study group. She was free. We met with no more shyness, only more intensity. Every time, it was at least 2 rounds all over the house, on the balcony watching the sunset, in the soft sheets of the bedroom, on the cold now hot kitchen counter, and even under the running shower. She called me dear intimately. At the peak, she would cry out, "Husband, my wife feels so good," I whispered, "my darling wife," into her ear. It felt like I owned the whole world. The story wasn't all sweetness. After 3 months, the first conflict struck. One Thursday afternoon, it was pouring rain. She arrived late and soaking wet. We rushed into each other right by the door, our clothes falling off. But midway, her phone rang loudly. Her son was calling. She answered frantically, "Mum, I have a fever. You need to come home." She pushed me away, her eyes red. "Ethan, my son is sick. I have to go," I pleaded. "Stay a little longer. The rain is heavy." "I can't. He needs his mother." She hastily put on her clothes and rushed out. I stood frozen, a surge of jealousy for that. That night she texted, "I'm sorry, I was so worried about my son." I replied coldly, "Okay, go be with your son." And I stayed silent for 3 days. She called constantly, her voice sobbing, "Are you mad at me? I'm sorry, I miss you so much." I relented. "I want you to belong only to me." "Don't be silly. I love you, but my son is my own flesh and blood." We made up, she told me in a panic on Sunday afternoon as we lay entwined on the sofa. "He's coming back. I have to go to my son's house and pretend nothing happened." My heart sank. "Are you going to sleep with him?" She turned her face away. I flew into a rage and sat up. "So you think of me as a game? You come here to have fun when he's away, and when he's back, you dutifully lie next to him." She cried, "Yes, I truly love you, but I am a wife and a mother. Don't I love you madly." That night we made love more fiercely than ever, as if etching the memory deep into every fibre of our body. My jealousy was insane. I imagined her with her husband, feeling like my heart was being cut with a knife. One evening, I couldn't bear it and called her video. She answered, whispering from the apartment bathroom, "I'm in the toilet. My husband and son are asleep." My voice trembled. "Did you make love with him?" "No, I couldn't. My body belongs only to you now." She cried, and we made love through the screen. The subtle, sensual gestures made, "I choose you." We were inseparable for 3 continuous days, from morning till night, exploring every position, every corner of the house. The climax was one night on the balcony under the but the ultimate conflict arrived in the 9th month. Her son was stressed with college entrance exams and was often irritable with his mother. One time, the boy found out his mother came home late frequently. He asked, "Where did you go, Mom? Why do you wear strange clothes so often?" She told me in terror, sobbing on the sofa. "He suspects something. How can I live if he finds out?" I hugged her. "Leave everything and come to me. I'll take care of you and your son." "No, he is my life. I can't trade him." She pushed me away, dressing with trembling hands. "Maybe we should stop before it's too late." I was devastated. My work declined. Night after night, I dreamt of her scent. Yet fate intervened, she texted. Ethan, I miss you like crazy. My son is fine. He got into college. I can't stand life with. We met again, and the fire blazed more intensely, with secret rendezvous in hotels by the Hudson River. And we loved each other passionately, but reason always whispered, "This is an affair, beautiful but fragile." Then one day, her husband decided to return home for good, bringing a large savings account. She called me, her voice choked. "Ethan, he's back. Let's stop here, okay? I love you, but that's all." My heart was ripped open, but I nodded. "Go in peace. I will always remember you. You are a wonderful woman, both in bed and in soul." We parted without tears. Oh, Fiefki, enough, the story of Ethan and Maria has come to a close. The lesson learned: an affair is as beautiful as a dream, but family is the steadfast haven. Always cherish what you have and recognize that no matter how intense the passion, core values remain the guiding light for a complete life. Thank you for tuning in. If you liked this, please hit like, share, and subscribe.